What's up, Savages? Today's video is going to be a little bit different here. I apologize. It's going to be serious. I haven't done a serious video, I don't think, ever. So let's go ahead and begin. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gandhi's Thoughts, brought to you by My Nutrition. I am Gandhi, and today I have an announcement, and this is going to be, it's a serious video. I apologize to everyone about this, but it has to be done. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of breeze through it real quick, try to get the serious part over. I apologize. It's a little emotional for me, but regardless, I am coming out of retirement for Halo 2 Anniversary, and I will be competing the entire year in Halo 2 Anniversary. What happens from there, I am not sure. But one of the main reasons why I will be coming out of retirement is because I'm dedicating the full year of my competition to this guy right here, Ekbe. Now, Bobby was a great friend of mine. He was also a fan of mine. He started off as a fan. He became a friend. He, in fact, moved into my brother's apartment for about 6 months. And he would drive up to my house. We would play together. He would watch me scrim. I would help him. And 16-year-old Gandhi, not 15, 16-year-old Gandhi decided it was a good idea to teach people by grabbing a tennis ball and throwing it at them every time they fucked up. Now, looking back on it, it was absolutely stupid. But I will say, if it's a case study here, if we can go with the case study, that I did see significant results with it with Bobby. Bobby was what I like to call stubbornly retarded. He would do something, it would work, and I would be like, dude, that was a really dumb play. And he was like, yeah, but it worked. And he would continue to do it. And I tried to break it as any way possible, and a tennis ball is actually what worked. So whatever, it worked for one person. He got his best placing in top 24 at an event. And, you know, I felt like a father. You know, I was so proud of him to do it. And, you know, it's crazy to think back. But so anyways, Bobby had a rare disease, and he had basically heart failure, and his life expectancy was 25. Every year after 25, he was living on borrowed time pretty much, and it was a really tough disease for him. And you know, there was times where he couldn't even game. There was times he couldn't do anything, and that fucking ate at him alive. It shredded him apart and shredded me apart, you know, because there's times where I was like, hey, let's get on 1v1 BR midship for like an hour, and he just couldn't do it. And you know, eventually, when I inevitably retired in 2008 and I became a caster, every single event, Bobby would either call me or text me, sometimes even both, depending on if he was drunk or not. And he would say, hey, man, when are you going to compete again? Like, this, watching events just aren't the same. Like, you got to compete. That's what you do. You're a competitor. And I would say, I don't know. I'm okay with casting. And he was like, well, that's pretty much a cop-out answer here. Like, you were actually good. You just didn't give a shit. You should start giving a shit so I can root for you. And I was like, fuck, right? Like, I would get it every time. In every single new game that came out. Halo Reach, Halo 4. Like, it didn't matter. Even the Call of Duty, like, even Ghosts, he asked if I was going to compete just so he could root for me. Like, this guy was such a good friend of mine. He was, it's those impacts that I can't ever take back. And, you know, this year he passed. And the weird thing about it is I actually have the tweet saved here. He reached out to me, and I didn't get back to him for like one time randomly, and he was in and out of the hospital for the past year. It was really tough on everyone, his family, his friends, me. He was always in and out, but he always fucking pulled through. He was a fucking soldier, man. He was such a fucking savage. And I'll never forget, this is my last correspondence with him. So this is his name. You can tell this is a while ago because my Twitter handle on this is @Scondi when... now it is Scott Gandhi, and he sent this off to me, and I saved it forever, and I still have every single thing about it on my phone. And so he sent that off, and I got that off luckily, and that next morning when I woke up, his buddy reached out to me and let me know that he passed. So yeah, it was tough, but so I will be dedicating the full season to him. Ekbe, wherever you are, I don't know what's up there or what's not up there, whatever, but just know I'm doing it for you, buddy. So now we're going to hit some questions here. Number one, what will be happening with COD? Will I be doing videos for them and everything like that? Will I be casting? Obviously, I'm going to be doing videos for COD. I like the competitive scene, and I think people kind of like my views on everything, so that's always fun. So I'll be doing that. Will I be casting? I have no idea. Time management's going to be a completely different beast. So maybe? Who knows? I have no idea. We're going to cross that bridge when we have to in November and see if I'm able to juggle it. But regardless, I'll still be doing videos on roster updates just because I'm right? Like, I know what's going on and I deliver it better than the majority of people because some people just don't want fucking professionalism. And I'm with it. I understand everything about that. So I'll still be doing that. Who am I going to be teaming with? The next this is an interesting part here. So, since I'm dedicating this year, I want someone who's going to be dedicated. I want someone who's going to be loyal. I want someone whose drive is going to match mine. And that person's actually Legion. So I only have one teammate right now, and that's Legion. Now, some of you guys don't know him. You guys can look him up. He's a fucking awesome dude. He's really funny, and he loves Halo. He's a huge personality. And I think, together we're going to have the right mixing bowl of, skill and humor, and we're going to be entertaining to fucking watch, and we're going to bring the noise every single time, and we start grinding basically like today-ish, and from this point on, we're going to be playing like Halo 2 XBC, Halo 3, maybe Halo 4, probably Halo 3 and Halo 2, and just really grinding and getting everything out there. So I have no idea who the other two are. I know we are not using the Carbon name. I know a lot of people would like to see that, but we are not going to be using the Carbon name. Our team name's undecided, and other than that, that's what I got. So sorry about the emotional fucking thing today. It's just, sometimes it's right, and sometimes you have to do it, and I think there's a bigger cause than just saying I want to win, and that's for the first time in my entire career. That's it. So you're going to be seeing a fired up fucking Gandhi, and it's going to be fucking crazy. So everyone strap in and get ready for this fucking roller coaster of emotion. Other than that, I love you, but I don't love you. Take it easy. I love you, Bobby.